Cool. Yeah, we're Topiary.
Classic Kyle pulling a charade.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if there's one thing we know, it's that I lost that sense.
That's what we know.
Anyway, we're Topiary. We're gonna do some improv for you. We're gonna do a monoscene, and all we need to get started is a word. Oh, I see what's happening now.
Boombox. Cool.
Boombox.
Boombox. I see Paris in the chat as well. Yeah.
It's just funny.
Boombox and Terrace. Let's do it.
All right. Boombox and I don't know what I'm going to do. I really just don't know what I'm going to do.
Okay, let's talk it out. Let's talk it out because we're not leaving this spot until you're problem free.
I lost my brother's first edition iPod. Generation 1. Generation 1, I lost it. It
the
had
one that 250 songs?
Huh?
The one that only held 100 songs?
Yes. Yes. That one. Oh my God, he's gonna kill me.
I mean, he's not gonna be happy.
No.
It's his most prized possession, and he's meeting us here for lunch.
It was gifted to him by Anderson Cooper. Anderson Cooper had it inscribed on the back. It said, "To my #1 biggest fan, love Anderson Cooper." Hmm? I mean, where are you going to get another Generation 1, first generation, I think that's what we said. Yeah, first generation iPod signed by Anderson Cooper. Look, whatever happens, just don't say anything to him when he gets here. I will figure out, I'll just figure it out. But when he gets here, just act normal. And don't say anything. Don't mention Anderson Cooper. Don't mention CNN. Don't mention music. Don't mention iPods. Don't mention first. Don't mention generation. Don't mention 100. Don't mention apples.
You know that he's my fiance and we're here to listen to wedding music samples, right? So it's going to be kind of impossible to not mention most of those words. And we have to get through the cake tasting.
I know, and he loves to listen to music while he's tasting cake. I mean, I know, but we just have to figure out, I just don't want him to fly off the rails. He's got enough to deal with the wedding. You know, he is the wedding planner and the groom. So I realize like he's just really stressed out. I don't want this to be another thing for him, you know?
No, I know. And Tyler, I'm trying to not be a bridezilla. Okay. I don't want to be a bridezilla. But when the best man shows up at cake tasting and says, "Hey, I lost the groom's most prized possession," and he says it to the bride, like 2 weeks before the wedding, we're already doing things very last minute. I don't have this. Okay. You know what?
The way you just said best man, though, is the way you said best man as if you still think I don't deserve to be my brother's best man.
Okay, that is frankly neither here nor there when it's not what we need to be talking about right now. And no, I don't think that you should be best man. I don't think that you should be best man.
Tell me again, what is it that I've done or not done that makes you feel that way about me?
Man, fuck Anderson Cooper. You know, first of all, fuck Anderson Cooper. Sorry, I am just a little upset. I know this is an important day. I brought the Donna Summer for the cake tasting, honey. How are you, brother? Tyler, how are you? I'm sorry.
Hey, babe.
I'm just a little frazzled because fucking Anderson Cooper, who I thought was my second best friend in life, is not coming to the wedding now.
No, why not?
He's not coming. He has an assignment. He's had this. We planned our wedding 3 years in advance so that Anderson Cooper and some other important people could make sure that they had the date booked. And he is going to fucking Brussels.
Oh, babe, I'm so sorry. That's you know what? That's shitty. It's shitty.
Okay, there's a lot going on in Brussels right now.
What? Tyler, you're gonna take Anderson's side in this?
I'm not taking sides. I'm just offering perspective here. There's a lot going on in Brussels right now. I mean,
but does the best man need to be offering perspective to the frazzled groom? That's not very best manly.
Let's not use adjectives and adverbs to describe each other. Let's just focus on what we have to get done today. We're all high strung.
Yeah. You know what? Let's just, let's leave that whole Anderson Cooper thing to the side.
Right? To the side. Yeah.
You got some Donna Summer.
That's right. Talk about high strung. The strings on the Wanderer, right?
Yeah. That's the one. That's the song. Let's just figure out this whole cake situation. What about that?
Great. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the caterer went ahead and sent over. So you have 6 plates in front of you.
Oh, wow.
And we're just going to taste them from left to right. So the first one is the Tahitian vanilla bean. And it has an orange cream cheese sort of butter. I can't remember if it's cream cheese or buttercream. Just try it and you'll figure. What, Tyler?
What? No, I'm saying I hope it's buttercream.
There's one of these definitely has buttercream in it. It's the lavender one. It's the 4th one has buttercream. Tyler, you gonna try it?
Oh no.
Well, no. Value your opinion. You're your best man.
No.
Something wrong with the 6 cake?
I'm not a cake guy anymore.
You're not a cake guy anymore.
Yeah, no. Ugh. It's got all kinds of toxins and fats and dyes and really just not.
I've been reading about this. I've been reading about the heavy metals. The same amount is in an iPod. There's like tungsten and rubidium in like certain icing brands now, like for stabilization, and like it's like eating an iPod.
You said as an iPod, like an Apple iPod?
Like a small one, not maybe like a Nano or our first generation iPod.
You know what? Suddenly cake isn't so bad. Let's let's not dwell on what could be in this cake. Let's just dwell on what we know is in this cake, and it's full of flavor. I'll have some.
Yeah. The second one looks like caramel.
Yes. The second one, it is a white cake base with a caramel drizzle and believe vanilla frosting. Okay, I do love that.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Man. Anyway, Tyler, you seem a little distant. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to just jump down your throat. That's rude. Oh, keep going.
I'm gonna go.
Is he all right? He's okay, right? Anyway, how are you? I've been here 10 minutes. I haven't looked in your eyes. The stress of a wedding.
Hey, babe. Your brother isn't my best friend.
I'm aware.
You also know that I have a problem not being honest.
Uh-huh.
And I told him that I don't think that he should be best man because I don't think that he's doing a good job. I think that he's wrecking it. I mean, look at everything that Shannon is doing for me. My maid of honor has literally gone out of her way. She spent thousands of dollars. She's flown across the country, 5-6 times?
Yeah, and I appreciate it. She got the band that we wanted and everything. So yeah,
Tyler
she's been amazing.
Hit a deer on his way here and then put it in the passenger seat of his car.
Oh God. It's still out there?
Yeah, it's literally in the passenger seat of his Sonata buried.
Oh my God.
I know he's eclectic. I know he's hey.
All right.
Hey. Barry, I hate to do this to you.
What?
I need to feed the meter, and I am.
You know what? Let me I need a breath of fresh air. I need to calm down from the Anderson Cooper thing. Let me go feed the meter, and I'll.
All right, yeah.
You want to? No, I'll go.
Okay.
What is going on with you two? Trouble in paradise?
No, I'm annoyed at you.
Look, don't blame me for whatever's going on between you and my brother.
Like, nothing is going
clearly,
on.
What?
We're very happy and we're very excited to get married in 2 weeks. And I don't care at all that we're doing all the preparations 13 days out because everybody we hired went on strike.
There's a supply chain, that supply chain shortage.
I know. And it's frankly was my mistake booking a wedding completely through Amazon.
If I were your maid of honor, I wouldn't have let you do that. So it's kind of like
Shannon works for Amazon. She got a discount and she'd already done so much for me. It's not like I could say no. She's flown across the country like 6 times. And I keep asking her, like, I don't need her to do it. But
I know. Okay. You know what? You gotta find what actually matters in your life. What matters most? You know what I'm saying? I mean, Shannon flying across the country 6 times, you keep saying that like it's such a great thing, but maybe it really isn't. Maybe you needed to pick someone local who doesn't work for a big behemoth company that's swallowing up small businesses from coast to coast and using that money to fly to the edge of Earth and back. I mean,
Jeff Bezos is awful. He's awful.
Yeah, it's just, what matters to you, Listen, I want to see you happy. But more importantly, I want to see my brother happy. If that means that he's not happy with you, then I think,
what? Hey, I thought some Dolly Parton would be good for the wine tasting. Put that on in a few minutes. There's a deer in your car, Tyler. A full deer.
Yeah.
God,
were you just
had me for like 30 seconds. For like 30 seconds, I forgot that you're a boof. You're just.
Don't call my brother a boof.
Look at him. He's a boof.
He's not a boof. We all want the same thing. We all care about each other. We're all under a high degree of stress. Why don't you go talk to the sommelier? Put the dolly on and take a moment. We're all
yes,
right.
And I don't feel like it's too much information to say this. I'll also be going to the bathroom to change my tampon and have a little more of a cry.
Okay.
What
was going on between the two?
Is a boof.
It's just something. It's a little thing that we do. People who do stupid things like out in public, we look at each other and we say, "Hey, look at that boof," and it's not a big deal. It's not bad. It's just she's frustrated. And we're all frustrated. And there's a whole deer in your car, man. What is going on? Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a wild day. Did you leave that other $28?
I did.
I
did.
Okay.
Yeah. I put it in the glove box.
Hey,
which I had to move a hoof to get it in the glove box.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Listen, your girl.
What? Are we gonna do this again?
No. I want you to be happy.
Yeah.
And I know she's really emotional. Clearly, she's on her period.
That has nothing to do with it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, why would that have anything to do with it?
Well, when a woman's on her period, isn't she more emotional?
We're gonna do this again.
Isn't it true?
Well, listen, I don't know if it's not true, but I'm not gonna say that it is true because I don't know if it should. I should.
Okay. Well, listen. Here's the bottom line. I've never been a huge fan of her.
I'm aware.
But I always supported you because I knew she loved you. But I'm just thinking to myself, a woman who loves you wouldn't be talking smack about the decisions that you guys are making about your wedding. I mean, I feel like she's putting all the blame on you because you're the planner. And she mentioned something about you guys being 13 days out and something else. And I just feel like she's really critical of your skills. And I don't think a future wife should be talking that way about her future husband.
We are incredibly supportive of one another. And when I came in, I heard some crying and I heard Jeff Bezos mentioned, which sounds to me like you were criticizing her best friend who happens to work at Amazon. She's trying so hard to make this thing work. And I don't know what's going on here. What?
We used to be close. We used to be
we are close.
Closest. No, you've chosen your future wife over me. You know
That's how families work.
You're being a boof. You're being a boof.
You don't get to say boof. That's not yours.
No. You're being a boof. You just laugh in my face, huh?
I can't.
You know what?
What?
You and her, you and she can be boofs together. I'm out of here.
Great. Jesus Christ. Gonna let Anderson Cooper be the best man.
Are you leaving? Is he leaving?
He'll come back. He used boof.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got so frustrated, and I know that's just like our special thing, but like,
no,
oh my God.
Fine. It's fine. It's ours.
Okay. I love you so much. And I have always thought I love you so much. So anybody that you love, I will automatically love.
Right.
And I hate your brother. God, he sucks. He sucks so much.
He doesn't suck. He doesn't.
He does. He does shitty thing, gives amazing advice, and then makes me forget about all the shitty things. But then I remember he does things like buy a snowblower and leave it in our bathtub for 8 months, or empty out all the ketchup bottles and put the shampoo in them. He's a boof.
He is, but he's my brother, and I love him. And he drove here with a deer. I have other brothers. Yes, that's true, but they're worse.
Mark is a doctor.
That's true, but would Mark drive to a cake tasting even though he hit a deer? Tyler put the deer in the passenger seat so he could still get here on time. Like it's misguided, but his heart is in the right place. He cares.
That undoubtedly would take more time to hit a deer, get out of the car, pick up the deer. That deer was huge. That was a full-grown buck. He got out and what? Tyler's what? He's 115 dripping wet, 5 foot even.
Yes. And you're going to look so tall up there.
I know. Wait to stand by him. Because I'm 5'5".
Yeah.
And a half.
Guys, you will not believe my luck.
What?
I found the iPod. I found the first generation iPod that I thought I lost.
You thought you lost the Anderson Cooper iPod?
Oh. I thought I did, but the good news is I did it. You want to know where it was?
Yeah, no.
Okay. So, yeah. You remember I hit that deer, the one that's
I
in my
remember.
car?
I saw it.
So when I hit the deer, I remembered this episode of ER where someone was hit by a car and it exposed their heart like it was a really, really bad injury. Their chest was almost open up. And someone reached in and was kind of like massaging the heart to bring this person back to life. So naturally, after I hit the deer, I figured, hey, let me get to his heart, let me get to his heart. I was listening to the iPod while I was doing it, and I mistakenly put the iPod inside of the deer's chest cavity while I was massaging the heart. And it wasn't until I got back to the car that I realized, I just retraced my steps, and I was saying to myself, okay, where did you last see the iPod? And It was in there. It was in there, and it still works. Here.
What the fuck?
Oh, what? Shannon wouldn't have done it that way?
No, Shannon would never have tried to put the deer in the car in the first place. She wouldn't even hit the deer because she's a good driver, Tyler. Your license has been suspended since the day after you got it.
Works.
Licenses, I thought, were only suspended in the state where the suspension happened.
What?
Listen, I think we're getting hung up on all the wrong things. The good news is,
yeah,
I got the iPod back.
Got the iPod.
Look, it's the deer.
I'm so sorry.
The deer is alive too. Look.
What?
The deer that you just cut into and grabbed an iPod out of is alive, and
it turns out that I was massaging the lung the first time. When I went back in there to get the iPod, I massaged the heart, and look.
It's been 2 hours.
What do you mean? Sew it back up? What are you talking about?
I did sew it back up. I took the $28 that he left in my...
now?
Huh?
She was saying, of other brothers who could have been best man, including a doctor, but.
Okay, the deer left. So bye.
Oh, like walk.
So bye.
Oh, like walking freely to the ground.
And I believe you guys both owe me an apology.
No. I
believe I am not a boof. I believe I am not a boof.
It's at least not a boof, honey.
Babe, if you really think that he did all of that to get here on time, you think after hitting this deer, he got out, hoisted it into the car, came in here after, I guess, massaging its innards, went back out, massaged the innards again? I don't think I can be with someone who believes that.
I mean, going up with a guinea pig.
It's him or me.
No. More than anything in this world, I want my brother to be happy.
Yeah.
And if happiness means being with a shrill like you for the rest of his life, then I want that for him. I'm going to remove myself from the situation. Barry, man, please hold $20 more so I can get gas to get home. I don't want to be a burden on you or your wife to be.
Nope. You know what? I'm just going to go. I'm going to go. Barry, I hope you find someone who can handle your family.
Me too.
And Tyler, you are a boof.
Oh, you know what? Fuck off. Man, she's a handful.
You want to call Anderson, see if he'll...
We're going to eat the rest of this cake? Or...
Yeah. Well, let's...
Yeah, let's call Anderson and eat cake.
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, great.
Where'd that deer go?
I'd say that's our show.
That's our show.
That's our show?
That's our show.
That is